So we are going to complete the square on this trinomial, and as you can see here, the coefficient in front of x squared is 1. So that means the first step is going to be to divide b by 2, and that's going to give us the number inside the parentheses, so it'll be x plus 2 squared. Drop down the negative 10, and now the last step is you want to minus this number squared. So 2 squared is 4, so we're going to have minus 4 is equal to 0. And then just simplify. So we have x plus 2 squared minus 14 is equal to 0. And there you go, you just completed the square. And as you can see, the vertex here is going to be negative 2, don't forget to change the sign, negative 14. So one more example where we have the coefficient of x squared equal to 1. Okay, so once again, we are going to divide b by 2. That's going to give us the number inside the parentheses. So now we have x minus 5 squared. Drop down that plus 1. And again, you're going to take the number inside the parentheses. You're going to square it. So that's going to be 25. And you will subtract it. So minus 25. Okay, and now we'll simplify, so you have x minus 5 squared minus 24 is equal to 0, and therefore the vertex will be 5, negative 24. So at this point, you're probably dying to know what you do when the coefficient in front of x squared is not 1. So as you can see here, the coefficient is 2. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to factor out that 2 from each term. So you have x squared minus 5 over 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, now we're going to follow the steps as the other examples, okay? So you're going to divide the middle number by 2. So now we're left with 2 parentheses x minus 5 over 4 squared. Okay, you're going to drop down that minus 3, and again you're going to subtract this number squared, so that would be minus 25 over 16. Okay, and we have close the bracket. Alright, now we want to simplify that. So you have 2 bracket x minus 5 over 4 squared minus 73 over 16. Okay, and now for the last step, you want to distribute that 2 onto the first term and onto the second term, okay? So the final answer would be 2 times x minus 5 over 4 squared minus 146 over 16 is equal to 0, and therefore the vertex would be 5 over 4, comma, negative 146 over 16. Final answer.